Good evening. I'm Ro Warbus, Superintendent of Altus Public Schools, and I just wanted to kind of give a quick update of Altus Public Schools for the week. Great news to our support employees. With Governor Stitt's executive order, it enables all school districts to pay their support employees, which we had a plan in place, but this just makes it so much easier. So hopefully that will ease your burden, some of you that were concerned about your pay, but with Governor Stitt's executive order, support employees will get paid. Payroll will stay as planned for Friday, April 24th. We get paid on the 24th of the month, and that's on a Friday, so things will continue as usual. Only employees considered critical and contacted by their supervisor will need to come to work in the future. If we need you, we will contact you. We will continue to follow the CDC guidelines and Mayor Smiley's executive orders. All other employees will work from home to the best of their ability, and we will get more of that information out to you as well. If you are a critical employee and coming to and from work and you feel like you need a letter, I have those ready and I can scan those to you so you'll have those in your car. I don't feel like there'll be an issue, but if you feel like you need a letter saying that you're critical, I do have those. Now we'll talk about Operation Bulldog Thunder. That's the feeding of our students across the district. Thanks to our many volunteers, we fed 13,110 total meals last week. It took a lot of work, a lot of team effort, but we got it done. So thank you to all the volunteers. Our plan is to continue to feed through the month of May. Hopefully we continue to get our volunteers. We have lots of faculty and staff that continue to volunteer daily, and we appreciate that so much. This coming week, we will only feed Monday through Thursday. And next week we'll only feed Tuesday through Friday because of Easter coming up. There will be extra food given on Thursday to hopefully get through the long weekend, but we will stick to our school calendar and only feed on days that we were planning on being in school. We do have a change. The Altus Air Force Base bus stop has been moved from the corner of Veterans and Falcon, where it was, to the north side of Rivers Elementary in the drop-off pickup lane. We were asking the base families to come off base, but with new orders out there, we will be delivering onto Altus Air Force Base, and that will be at Rivers Elementary on the north side in the pickup drop-off lane. The time has also been adjusted to give us time to get out there and get on base and get ready. The pickup will be from 12 to 12:30, Monday through Thursday this week. So we're planning for several of you to pick up there. Again, continue to use the CDC guidelines. Just a reminder to everyone, while picking up your meals, be sure and practice social distancing. If you're in your vehicle, that's great. If you walk, we ask that you practice the social distancing at least 6 feet apart. And that could be by family, because we have many families that come with small children, and that family unit will stick together, but we need at least 6 feet between family unit. We want to keep everybody safe. Now we'll talk about the distant remote learning. That does begin Wednesday, the April 8th. A lot of the state is beginning tomorrow on Monday, but we're sticking with what we originally said, and we're going to start on Wednesday, April 8th. I do have a correction with that, with concerns from parents, especially for high schoolers, because of different issues with graduation and that type of thing. Grades, we are going to allow grades to be improved only for 9th to 12th graders, only if that is communicated with the teacher. So if you'll communicate with your teacher and you're a 9th grader through 12th grade, it's possible for you to improve your grade. But I assure you, all across the district, we're going to be very flexible, and we want what's best for the student. We're always going to err on the side of the students. We do not want this to hamper them in any way. Also, there's a correction. One of the requirements that is required was not waived by the Oklahoma State Department of Education, and that is a PFL, which is Personal Financial Literacy requirement. That was not waived. So especially if you're a senior, we need to make sure that you get that done. Your teacher, if they haven't already contacted you, they will be contacting you. If you're not a senior, we can make that up later on next year, but I'd prefer you're so far into it, let's just go ahead and get it finished. All students should be receiving contact from their teachers and or their counselors very soon if they've not already had some contact from them. Also, the procedures plans for picking up and dropping off of items, and that includes your enrichment learning packets for those of you that want those. That will come out tomorrow on your child's school website and or Facebook page. It'll be on the district web site and the district Facebook page, and it'll also be on each individual school site. So each site is a little bit different. They're very, very similar, but depending on the age of the child and the design of the building, streets around the buildings, they're all just a little bit different, but we think they're all going to be very efficient. We ask that you be very patient with us. We work very hard at it. Faculty and staff are working at it and continuing to work at it, but none of that will begin until Wednesday or later, and there's a timing process in it. But those plans will come out tomorrow, so you can study those and ask any questions that you might have. Also, beginning Wednesday, every site, including the administration building, will be manning our phones Monday through Friday or regular school days from 8 to 12. So if you have questions and you haven't been able to email and you want to call, you're welcome to do that. But we do ask, parents and students are not allowed in any building. So we ask you, please don't come to the door and knock. Please call or email, because we're not going to allow any parents or students into any of the buildings. We have begun some refunds. Some of you have asked about refunds. We've begun to mail some of those, possible lunch accounts, pictures, cheer camp, and extended day. So if you are expecting a refund and you don't get it in the next week or so, email either your sponsor or your school principal or myself, and we will try to get that to you as soon as possible. Always stay Bulldog strong. Bulldogs, we've got this. We've come a long way. We've got a long way to go, but working together, we can definitely do it. Any of you out there that are just having challenges and need someone to talk to, or you have questions, you're welcome to call me at 580-471-0236 or email me at rwarbes, W-O-R-B-E-S, at altusps.com. And as always, may God continue to bless Altus Public Schools.